Hello, from today onwards we are going to start our sixth semester of TYPSC. So under that, in the sixth semester we have the same topic continuation. The subject name is computer network and our sixth sem's first unit name is networking and security. Under that, we are supposed to understand what is the networking but related with the administration and the network security. Remember that in this topic we are learning about the network administration and the network security. So let's start with our topic. So under that we have one point which is TCP/IP administration. As I have earlier told you that when we have to communicate a two PCs or two computer, we require a hardware and the software components to have a communication between the computers. These are the basic components of data communication. For having a data communication, here we are discussing how the software is worked or help us to having a data communication between the two PCs and how we set up the actual network for proceeding a communication with the help of hardware component. So first point is TCP/IP administration. The network administration and the system administration are of two different jobs. You all are aware of that. System administration tasks such as adding a user and doing the backup and isolation of one independent computer system. It means when you are working in the system administration and the network administration are of two different types. In the system administration, the work is related with the server, the only simple one machine, the standalone machine, where you can add your user or taking a backup of that server or the attached computer. These are the simplest thing that the system administrator has to do. But when you are working in the network administration, the network administration is a computer, your computer is placed in a computer network with other systems. And that computer is having interaction with many other systems or computers. The way you do the network administration task has an effect of good or bad not only to your machine but also it affects on the another machine present in the network system. So I hope you understand what is the difference between the network administration and the system administration. System administration basically done in the single server which attached with a multiple PC. The same both are the networking administration only, but the part of working is quietly different. And in the network administration is nothing but the PCs attached in the network, but because of taking any situation or because of taking any decision, the other PCs are also has harm or good thing. Okay. So next thing is the positive impact of a computer communication is increased with the number and the type of computers that are participate in the network. Basically, we are creating a network to having a communication or a data communication. So the important role is present in the network communication is the TCP/IP model. The TCP/IP is that is proved or provides the interoperable communication between all type of hardware and all kinds of operating system. It means TCP/IP is responsible to have an interoperable communication between the hardware and the operating system present in the system or a computer. So as we discussed TCP/IP model whole, so you know that TCP/IP refers to the entire suite of data communication, where TCP stands for the transmission control protocol and the IP stands for internet protocol. I am not going to explain each and every point of TCP/IP model because you all already go through with it, but I just try to explain you that how the TCP/IP is important in the administration system. So in next, TCP/IP is the traditional name for this protocol suite. As I have told you earlier also while teaching TCP/IP model, that TCP/IP is a traditional name given to the protocol suite model. Protocol suite model. Why we call a TCP/IP as a protocol suite model? Because it has many protocols working on each and every layer present in the TCP/IP. So here the one question is arises that what is a protocol? Protocol is nothing but the set of communication rules that are agreed or governs with the sender and receiver. So because of that, we know that TCP/IP is called as a protocol suite. The protocol suite is also called as Internet Protocol Suite. So TCP/IP has actually three names. One is TCP/IP, second is Protocol Suite, and third is the Internet Protocol Suite. Both names are acceptable. TCP/IP network software is on the Unix computer system. Basically, it is working on a Unix computer system. The TCP/IP is the leading communication software for the local area network and enterprise internets. It also work in the intranets. It also work in the enterprise intranet. Then the local area or LAN connectivity. Everywhere we use a TCP/IP, and it is the foundation of worldwide internet that we use widely worldwide in the internet. TCP/IP is the most important network software available to the Unix network administration. While doing the Unix network administration, the TCP/IP helps us a lot. So, here the conclusion can be given like that TCP/IP administration is help us to having the interoperable communication between all the type of hardware and all kinds of operating systems. And network administration and the system administration both have work differently but very conveniently. Next thing, why we use a TCP/IP traditional protocol suite for the having proper network communication. Okay, so next thing that we learn in this point is network configuration. As I have told you that we have to discuss or we have to communicate when the one PC to another PC, we require a network communication, which is a hardware part. It is a process of setting a network control. And how we are going to set a network? By making a network setup. By making a network setup. While making a network setup, we require to maintain a controls, a flow, and the operation to operate the network communication of an organization or the network owner. Network configuration is nothing but the hardware setup of that network. This process of setting a network control, we have to manage a flow and the operations to support the network communication. Next thing, this network configuration is also known as network setup. Network configuration allows the system administrator to set up a network to meet a communication